Hello everybody and welcome to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I am blind. I cannot see and therefore I make other people play video games. And today we are again playing Disco Elysium for episode 68. Is that right, Vincent?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and I am excited because it's a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Last time we had a date with Lilienne, which
Right.
was fun and nothing happened, but it was sort of nice. No, it was. I would say it was a good date. I've had worse dates.
absolutely, yeah. We had a good time.
Yeah.
And we learned a bit about ourselves, and we learned a bit
Exactly.
about Lilienne. And, as I notice right now, we got a sword.
Ah, okay. Yeah, let's dive right in.
A standard 115mm saber. Okay.
Oh, Vincent, I just thought you were saying we had a thought.
Oh, no,
as in
no.
thinking.
No.
What
a sword.
what you meant is we have a sword.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is even more cool, and I forgot about that. Yes. I wonder if that will come in handy.
Well, we're
You
holding...
can go to Evrart and say, "Hey, we already found our gun."
Yeah.
And
well,
he's like, "Harry, that's not a gun."
maybe we can talk to the... what's his name?
pawn?
René? No,
Oh.
the
Oh, yeah.
cavalry.
Because it's an old weapon and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we can just pawn it and paste it.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
where do we want to go?
this is we have so much to do. Should we meet up with Kim first?
We already met. He was
Oh,
waiting
okay.
outside, and he greeted us with a friendly good morning.
I'd say
And here we are.
we just actually, can we talk to the fisherwoman and see if we can finish this Everett business up?
Sure.
This is sort of out of left field, but I'd like to have that.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Yes.
I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I kind of want to have this plotline done, Vincent. I would love that. And now that we've sort of interacted with Lilienne,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's no longer a danger, right? Fucking up our relationship with her.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can just progress, however, by whatever means necessary.
So you want to get her signature?
So I wanted to talk to her to see if there's new options, right? Because the last state of this quest line was, oh, there has to be a better option or something,
Right,
right?
yeah.
The game basically telling us to look for more clues.
And I can tell you there are no new options.
Okay. What is the option with her?
the option? Is
regarding-
I was asked to get your signature.
Yeah.
And we hand her the envelope. Maybe if we go down that route, there are more options. Should I try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Eh? What's this about? Come now.
I
I
think-
can't read all the scribble. Tell me what it says.
Oh,
And
it's so easy to trick her.
yes, we can say what we've already said. Everyone wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Yeah.
Or that's the option we already took. And then the other options are it's just a real estate deal, nothing ominous.
That's lying.
And the third option, actually, never mind. I won't bother you with this.
Okay. Nothing that I want to take. I don't want to lie to her. I mean, that's lying by omission, sort of.
Yeah, so do we
Downplaying it.
just take the Evrart option?
Well,
Or do we end this conversation?
end this conversation because there is the other option of just faking the signature, right?
Right.
Nothing
yeah.
good ever comes
I would
of
rather
this,
lie to-
in my experience.
to Everett than to this old woman.
Okay.
Although it makes no sense because it has the same conclusion, right? The youth center will be built. But still, we're not
is-
lying to her then.
I mean, best case scenario, Everett thinks this is all correct. We get our gun back, and then he finds out, oh, wait, these signatures are
Yeah,
forged.
I don't
And-
mind having a battle with Everett, being
Yeah.
a conflict. And red checks are fun.
Right.
So let's just do it and be done with it.
let's
right?
go to Idiot Doom Spiral, if I can figure out how to...
Why do we have to go to him?
Isn't that the fake option? Oh, no, right.
I think we look at the papers, right? And we fake it.
Right. Yeah, there was also the option to ask them to sign it. I
Okay.
think.
I forgot about that.
The white envelope. Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Oh, boy. Okay, so we get a -10 to the check because Everett's people could be watching you here.
Oh, okay.
We might want to figure something better out.
Where can we go
Um,
where no one's watching?
Can we just enter our little abode here?
Yeah,
again?
that was my thought as well. It's the most obvious thing.
That works, okay.
Really?
I mean, we are in the loading screen.
Oh, yeah, okay. You haven't checked the papers yet.
Let's see. All right, we're on our own again.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Okay.
12 to 40
And it
month
worked.
construction period.
All
and
right.
the zoning plan.
What's the check?
That's interfacing. 12.
Do we have stuff for interfacing?
I am checking right now.
Yes. We are well trained in this procedure, Vincent.
Yes. Yes,
Or
we
I
are.
should say you are. I don't really have to do anything except ask.
Okay.
Did you put on your gardening gloves?
That is exactly what I just did.
Therefore, interfacing.
Yeah.
Cool.
But apart from that, I fear we don't have much. We get any minuses? I don't think so. Okay. So that leaves us with a pretty terrible chance, I think.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
28%.
12 to 40 month construction
I say
period
we just
and
hit
the
it.
zoning plan.
Because,
in the
you know,
addendum.
we can't delay this forever.
Okay. I'm just
And
for a moment thinking, is there anything else we could do that
Would
would
improve
help
this?
this?
probably, but we haven't found it. I feel like
Yeah.
there's generally a better option, and we haven't found it. And we need to confront that reality, Vincent.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, let's hit it and see where this
Yeah,
goes.
and I mean, we don't know what happens if we fail. Who knows?
right.
So, let's do it.
With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery.
What is this?
What do you
The
see?
one check.
This is- what? Come on.
Okay, I missed what he. Can you read to me again what he said?
Yeah. With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
Uh-huh. Yeah, what name did we put there? Do we get to choose?
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
name is Isabel Sadie.
Is that a real person?
I have no clue.
Indeed. To be honest, it does look very convincing. The calligraphy is close to superb. It might as well be her actual signature.
Oh, that's probably the
The old
fishing
woman.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not. And the document will be nullified if she disputes it. That means Evrart will have to start over.
Yes.
I like that.
That's exactly what we want, yeah.
All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everart's accountant in La Delta.
Oh, right. That's how we can use the mailbox.
Let's do it.
Wonderful.
This is good. We should have done this a long time ago.
Wait, can we can still interact with
Take
it?
the legal documents
Okay.
out of the...
There's nothing we can
Oh,
do.
I
with it.
like this. Vincent, I think this was the best option how to solve this quest. This will not have any negative repercussions down the road.
And honestly, even if it has, I think I'm fine with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if we get involved in a gunfight with Evrart, that's okay.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know. I as Harry, am growing more confident for
Yes.
some reason.
Because we are standing basically right next to her. Do we want to talk to Lilienne?
Sure.
Just seeing if there's anything.
Just say
new.
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
And we can say, number one, I still have a case to solve. Number two, I have some loose ends to tie up. Or number three, this place is kind of growing on me, you know?
Well, that's not true. Just say number one. That's the truth.
Uh-huh.
Hi. I guess you do. What's on your mind, Officer Harry?
And that's it. The other options we've already taken.
That's fine. Just saying hi.
Yeah,
Just
that was
passing
nice.
by.
Exactly what I
Just
expected.
mailing
Wait,
off some letters. Nothing to look
Yeah.
at.
don't mind me.
Yeah. Just get ready for some construction work.
Yeah, and
Near
also
future.
you might want to dispute it. Just saying.
Well, it's not hers, right? She's
Right.
Lilienne.
Yeah.
The other one is
Yeah.
Isabel Sadie.
But I get the feeling that she's sort of the leader of the little fishing village.
Lilienne or Isabel?
Lilienne.
She seems like she should be, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's find the mailbox. Oh, what's this? There's somebody sitting on the bench.
Oh, that's new.
Is that? Yes. René is gone, and his
His pal.
pal is
Oh.
sitting on the bench. Interesting.
Where's René? Talk to him. This is out of order.
Let's see.
Officer, Care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The jolliness is gone from Gaston's face.
Why?
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Is it something happened to René?
Yeah. Oh, he's also eating a sandwich.
Gratuitous details. It's not need to know that.
No. This is very important because
You're killing the mood.
there's a white check.
Oh, about the
Rhetoric, legendary 14, convinced Gaston to relinquish his sandwich.
language is such a nice word. Yeah, this goddamn sandwich came up before, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about it.
Well, we have to do it now. But can you ask him what's wrong?
Yeah, we can also ask, where's René? And
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the union again.
No, I don't. But ask René.
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
And
Wow.
we ask, gone? Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
And we can ask number 1, how did he die exactly? Number 2, was he really that bad? And then we can conclude by either saying, I offer my sincere condolences, or
Hand me the sandwich.
almost. The other option is, old people die. You better get ready too.
Wow, compassionate Harry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how did he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning.
Oh.
Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Were we involved with that? Egging him on?
Yeah, maybe. I also wonder what happens if you go to the guard booth at night. Can you find him? Prevent the death? I don't know. Makes me wonder.
Yeah.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Man, logic.
Yeah, don't be so logical.
Yeah.
Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
And we can either say, do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there? Or the other option, the irony isn't lost on me, but I wanted to ask about something else.
No, ask him if we pushed.
No, René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
I believe that.
Do you? I'm
Yeah.
not completely convinced.
Yeah, okay.
but
You are
yeah.
entitled to. It's a reasonable opinion to have.
He has doubts. But right now, he just wants to move on
Yeah.
and not think about it.
That's fair.
Well, says who?
Empathy.
Yeah, empathy is definitely compromised.
About René?
Sure.
Okay. Didn't get that vibe from him, but okay.
Anyway, what else?
Then we ask, was he really that bad?
Mm-hmm.
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and...
Who's Jenny?
Don't know. I assume his wife?
Yeah, maybe.
and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
He had a picture in his booth, right? Maybe that was of Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of sad.
And then we get a new option, and we can ask, did you love him?
Mm-hmm.
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Well,
Yes, I I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
And
Hand me the sandwich.
we can say, number 1, something mean. Number 2, that he's sorry. Number 3, some right-wing royalist slogan. Number 4, something forgettable, like see you tomorrow, probably. Or number 5, tell me.
Just say tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So,
Okay.
sounds like him. Yeah. That's such a good exit move. Yeah.
Wow.
I loved that prick.
That's something you can write on your tombstone.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can either offer our sincere condolences
Yeah, do that.
or tell them about how all people die. So we say, I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes, we are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
Despite their differences, these men played such a significant part in each other's lives that now that one of them is gone, the other feels just lost.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
And I think that
I feel weirdly bad about now bringing up the sandwich. Are there new options? Is there a bonus to the sandwich relinquishment?
the white check is interestingly just gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I guess the game also feels bad.
yeah, we can either say I want to go over a few more things about René, if that's okay, or I want to ask about the Union again.
Crap,
And
we did it in the wrong order, Vincent. Let's load a save game so we can get the sandwich and have the deep conversation. No, okay, let's just go. That's fine.
Can we just leave the morning man a sandwich? Really? Okay, so
Yeah.
let's send some mail.
Yeah, and let's see if we can get to the fucking mailbox without any more distractions.
I mean, it's right there.
All right.
Come on.
This Postler Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized
Oh.
with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Wasn't us, I
A
believe.
faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Okay.
Okay, we have a very important decision to make here.
Yeah.
We can say either good mail delivery box, and we can pad it, or we can say fuck you mail delivery box, and we kick it.
It's not a decision I expected, but if it is presented to me in this way, I will choose the good option. Pat that mailbox, Vincent.
Very good. Harry's doing it.
Oh,
The
okay.
box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Okay.
And we can say number 1, I feel your mail collection box. Number 2, been there, post laboratory mail collection box. Been there. Or number 3, mail collection box. You should man the fuck up.
Yeah, it's being vandalized so much.
Yeah. Well. What do we do?
We always tend to number 1.
I feel your mail collection box. Yeah, okay.
Maybe it's sorry cop. But yeah, I want to say that.
Mhm.
Also,
The
what
mail
is
collection
this?
box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Hey, we heard morale.
Because we empathized with the mailbox.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We're a good cop.
Does this play into our, like, destroyer of objects thought and plotline, which we didn't take?
Could be, yeah.
Maybe. But, I mean, we weren't a destroyer now, so it makes sense that we did not pick up that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were,
An
we were the good
empathizer
cop.
with objects.
Yes.
Yes.
And then suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Why
Hmm.
is that significant?
I don't know, but that was a success of Shivers.
Yeah, okay. Because it's what, Revachol?
I don't know.
The area?
A very sharp knife. Interesting. Okay.
See how I said, can we just put the mail in without any further distractions? And you said we were right next to the mailbox. What could possibly happen?
Well, here's the thing. We could have also just put in the mail, but
Oh, that was an option. Wow. No, I don't blame you for choosing the distractions. It's just the game has a lot of details.
yeah. So let's just drop the white envelope into the mailbox.
Yeah, that can't be hard.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Evrart. You know he's
Yeah.
going to play you somehow.
Exactly.
All right, let's go back to Evrart. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it.
I like the idea of Kim seeing us with the letter in our hand with no signatures, and then Kim, wait here a moment, and then we go back in our
Oh, did he go in alone in the
yeah,
house?
Then we
That's
come out.
cool. Yeah. So Lieutenant Kitsuragi has
Send some mail.
he has plausible deniability.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What? I didn't know he signed. That's impossible, sir.
Yeah. Because we're right next to the abandoned business area. Do we want to get our dice?
No, I want to do Everett first.
Okay.
I want to do the dice, but I want to do Everett first, and the dice will be our reward.
Fair.
And we can show up with a gun, which is cool
Right.
and fun.
Any news on the strikings? Nope.
Yeah, it's a new day. Stuff might have changed.
Yeah.
I kind of like just existing in this game,
Yeah.
especially in the good part of the game, not the nasty island.
Yeah. I mean, really, every new day brings something different.
René died.
Right.
I mean, different
Yeah.
might be depressing also, but it's gonna be new. Okay, let's just do the everything. And there's so much to do.
Yes. And we're in the harbor. Wasn't that so? There was some check here, right? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, the container.
Yeah, the
That's what I was
container,
thinking
right.
of as well. We might have leveled up. What was it? Suggestion to open the container.
Ooh, wait a moment. What's that? Interesting. There's.
Yeah.
We can't quite get to it, but from the wall of the harbor, we
Yeah.
can see into the backyard,
Uh-huh.
and where the door was that we were to leave open for
Yeah.
Everett, there's a green dot that we can click on later.
Later. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that might have changed.
Also, do we want to check the René's box?
Sure.
I don't know why, but
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table.
Oh, his uniform. Can we
Take
bring?
it. It's just there.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
Who said
Generally
that?
speaking, it would be dishonorable to take it. But
Okay.
then, it looks like a military uniform, and wearing that is very honorable. So, a conflict of honor. It's up to you.
and we know that honor is a thing in this game, right? Because we have a stat that says honor.
I guess. Yeah,
I don't know what it does.
it's
But
true. It
we
will
have
probably be boosted by this uniform.
Uh huh.
What skills said what right now?
The first one, take it. It's just there. Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it. Was save your fare.
Yeah.
And that other thing about the honor was authority.
Okay. My first thought was, oh, let's take it and like bring it to the funeral home or whatever, so they can dress him up in it, because that's what he would have wanted. But now it makes it sound like that's not going to be an option.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So do we want to take it for ourselves?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay, this is an option now, or
Yeah, we can take the uniform or leave.
what do you want to do?
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I want to do the honorable thing and just leave it there, but
No,
at the same time...
I'm not completely convinced that it's so honorable. I don't know.
Yeah,
I want to
also-
take it, bring it to Gaston as a
Yeah,
memory
yeah,
item.
that's...
Yeah,
I
let's
like
just
that idea.
take it.
Mhm.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a bit
exactly.
too colorful for my taste, though.
Okay, and now you have to put it on.
Right. So we gained
Obviously.
2 items. The Royal Carabiner jacket and pants.
Okay.
And we can say after Kim's comment, number 1, it's needed for work and all that. Or number 2, this is gonna take my shit to the next level. Or number 3, I'm
It's so tasteless.
yes. Or number 3, I'm done here.
Number 1.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
What?
Okay,
You
well,
mean our fuck the world jacket or?
I'm just gonna take off the yellow gardening gloves. then.
Sure.
Okay, so what do we have?
We need to look preppy for Evrart.
The Royal Carabiner pants are
Uh-huh.
+1 reaction speed.
Okay.
And we use the flare cut trousers for that,
Uh-huh.
which gives us
We've been wearing forever.
right.
Yeah.
That was -1 savior fair and +1 electrochemistry.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why we're even wearing them.
We have
But-
nothing else, I think.
That might very well be it.
Yeah.
No, actually, okay. We have other options, but not good ones.
Okay. Maybe
and-
we might have to wear these pants now.
yeah, but where's
actually
the other
good.
one?
The jacket.
Yeah,
Well, unless it bugged, you should have
no,
it.
there it is.
Okay.
Royal Carabiner jacket,
Mhm.
+1 to Ravasholian nationhood.
Okay. How do we look if we put it on?
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
We are still wearing our insane mesh tank top beneath it. And let's just say the jacket, while
Yeah.
it has it has a tie around the waist that's
Mhm.
very narrow, it also shows a lot of chest.
All right.
A lot.
Yeah. Can show our man chest.
Yes, it's very hairy.
Yeah.
Very hairy.
Very
Yes.
sexy.
I
I like it.
It's below the elbows, so it's entirely blue, apart from the waistband that's yellow, and then a cross, but like a slightly turned cross, like
An X.
yes, exactly.
Mhm.
That's also yellow. That's on the
Wrist.
no on
The chest.
yeah. What do you? I always forget that.
Where the little
The-
pocket is, where you put
yeah,
in
basically,
a
but this is like
handkerchief.
no. There's a special name for that, where part of the shirt is basically folded back.
Oh, the collar. Here?
Yeah,
The collar.
basically, yeah. But there's a name for that. I don't know. Remember?
I think collar is the name for the collar.
No, it's not the shirt. It's a jacket.
Of the jack. Okay, the hood.
No,
I mean, you are right. There are many clothes terms. I'm sure there's a more specific one.
I know this because I've looked this up like 4 times in the last 2 months, and I've always
Really?
forget. Yeah, I don't know. It comes up a lot, and I always forget it. Anyway, there's a
Viewer, if you know
yes,
what
please.
that part of a jacket is called,
Remind me.
please leave it in the comments.
And then below the elbows, there's also I don't know. It's like a yellow cloth thing that's so the jacket above the elbows is very wide, and then it looks like somebody just put like very narrow like cloth around his
Okay.
lower arms.
Like wristbands.
Yeah, basically, and they're also
Um,
yellow.
I get the idea that this is a preposterous jacket to wear.
Oh yes.
Yes. And the stats don't impress me much. I think I want to keep wearing the pants.
Okay.
I mean, do they also look preposterous? Are they more preposterous than the flared?
I mean, they are striped in. It's hard to tell what color exactly because they look like they are painted over. So I think they used to be blue and yellow,
Okay.
and then
Faded a bit.
I don't know if that is blood or just orange color.
Probably not blood.
I hope it's not blood. But yeah, they are tainted. And then they also just reach slightly below the knee, and below that are just
Oh, they're not even all the way. That, oh man, wearing shorts, that does not communicate authority. I
I mean, I know these kinds of military pants because they end there, but then it continues in very tight black socks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know that.
I get where it is.
Yeah.
Still, they have the best stats, so we're gonna wear them.
Yeah, I should
And
plus
other than
one
that,
reaction speed.
like, put on good stat gear to face Evrart.
Okay, here's the thing. We were wearing our Mesquite Bangers Red Bruges, and I just put on our Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots,
This
and
is so
they
absurd.
fit perfectly.
Okay, good.
They fit exactly to the point where the pants end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a theme, right? It fits
Yes.
the cavalry boots. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we actually wearing here? So not the shirt, not the jacket. We want the
Well, something
pinball
with good.
maker's coat.
Yeah, that had good stats, right?
Yes.
Sure.
And
And what do you
change
need
back.
for Evrart? Some kind of mental fortitude.
okay. So authority maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Sure. But I mean, you don't have to like don't maximize exclusively for that. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, but
generally good stuff that has more plus than minus is fine. And if you have the choice, pick authority.
we could also just put on our officer clothes.
Are they good?
They have authority or something. Or well, we have the RCM commander's jacket. That's +1 esprit de corps and +1 visual calculus.
That's pretty good.
We also have the RCM patrol cloak, +1 esprit de corps and +1 shivers.
Yeah, I see.
apart
That
from
sounds
that-
like good for doing patrol on the street and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Not necessarily for this.
I don't see anything for authority though.
Well, it's okay. Can also.
Just a lot of minuses too.
What the pinball thing is fine.
Yeah, okay. But the last thing, we need pants, proper pants.
Oh, but I thought that's the striped pants.
Yeah, that's 1 reaction speed. I just want to look at. We have
If
the
we have-
flare-cut trousers plus -1 savior fair +1 electrochemistry, but we also have some other options. We have the inter-isolary trousers +1 to Kingdom of Conscience,
Oh, that was a thing.
and then we have the Pour l'Homme Laborer jeans +1 electrochemistry and -1 reaction speed. Isn't
Nah.
that exactly this?
No,
that's
that
not-
had
no.
minus savior fair. I
Right,
think.
right.
Yeah. Hey, no. Why not put on those plus Kingdom Conscience pants? Not sure what that does, but it's interesting.
I
And
don't
it
know.
sounds like regular pants.
What does Kingdom of Conscience exactly
It was
do?
a thought about moralism, I think.
Yeah, moral style actions here +1 morale, learning cap for volition raised to 5, learning cap for logic raised to
Okay.
5. So I wonder if those stack, or does it even change anything?
Well, it might
No
change
idea.
the bonus. I don't know. I'm tired of dressing up. I want to talk to Evrart now.
Yes,
Vincent.
we are running already.
All right.
We're on our way. We've delayed long enough. But do we want to talk to his henchmen outside?
No. Maybe later.
Okay.
But I mean, might be about to get our gun back.
Yes.
That's exciting.
What are we going to shoot first?
Evrart. Like immediately. I wonder if that's an option.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we got it. What was that? There's a thought here. Look, something forgotten on the coffee table. Where is the coffee table? I honestly don't know where the coffee table
Is
is.
is that a thought for the wrong room?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's plenty of stuff around here, but no coffee table as far as I can
Sounds
see.
like that would fit in the employee room, you know, with the phone and the kitchen stuff.
Yeah, right.
Might be
Huh.
a bug.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just talk to him.
Yeah.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. And we can say, number 1, a member of the board. Number 2, is a living god. Number 3 is an organ in the great state organism of war. Also looks just like me. Or number 4, for himself.
I wish there was an option not to play this stupid game.
Yeah, just ignore it and say something else.
Hello,
yeah.
Evrart. Let's talk about the case.
I mean, the obvious option is every worker a member of the board, right? Because that's what the union wants.
Okay, let's pick that.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
And we can say it's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
Yeah.
We can also say I did it, Evrart. I turned it off. And I'm not sure what that is referring to.
I feel like we should
turn
know.
off?
We did lots of stuff.
This
What
did we turn off? Oh god, Kim, help!
But the thing is, the way the game is written, it might also be like an epileptic seizure Harry is having. It might not be referring to anything at all.
Huh.
What did we turn off?
I mean,
The ice cream machine? No, Everett doesn't care about that.
no. What else?
I'm stumped. Dear viewer, if you know, you know what to do. Well, let's just do the mailing thing first.
Okay, yeah.
Probably still have this later.
The golden boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of
Right.
course. I already knew this.
Yes, everyone's watching us, I know.
He claps his hands together like a child who's just been offered cotton candy.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
Hey, and we gained 70 experience and we leveled up.
That's pretty good.
You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
That's
Well
great.
done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
Yes.
It's a drama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, sire.
yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and we can say number 1, the signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with a construction noise. Number 2, did you order the hanged man killed? And number 3, can I get my gun now? And then we can conclude by saying that's it for now.
Ask about the gun.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
And we can say, you bastard! Or we can say, fine, where is it?
Yeah, that one.
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Who is it? Is it Ruby? I don't think Ruby is old.
No, probably not.
Who is it?
Joyce?
Well, what can we ask him?
Yeah, we can say, so the gun's still with the woman who brought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway,
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Who is it? Oh, I'm dying with
Waving
curiosity.
the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Well, it's what we did, like relentlessly, apparently.
Yeah.
But okay, can you just tell us who it is?
Well, we can ask, who is this old woman?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't know
Oh
anymore.
my god.
You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But
Oh.
she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
The pigs?
She calls herself the Pigs.
But we haven't met anyone like that, right?
No.
It feels like something we would have remembered if it had come
Yes.
up. Well, where could she be? We met I can think of 2 old ladies we've met. 3 actually. The one in the wheelchair.
4, 5.
Okay, let's go through them quickly, right? Oh, maybe the game will do this for us, but let's do this now.
We're here to play for the games.
The lady in the wheelchair with the phasmids.
Lena.
Nice. Isabel, right? Where we slept in the fishing village.
Right.
An old lady who's cleaning in the apartment building.
Exactly.
And you had more? I can't think of more.
Pale driver is an old woman, I think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she's that old.
I don't think that's...
She might have it, though. Some people would classify her as dangerous.
Sure, but it's about her neighbors. I don't think she has
doesn't have
neighbors.
No.
And Joyce, possibly.
Old woman, yeah. Mm.
But again, no neighbors, just another old woman in this game.
Yeah, I can't think of any more.
No, neither.
Okay. Well, then we know who to ask, I guess.
Yeah.
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
What?
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Okay, and then we can ask, she was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
I bet we can get shot if we fuck that up.
Yeah, either we or she.
Yeah.
One of us.
It sounds like a very disturbed and desperate individual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they are referring to.
Yeah.
And then we ask, can you set up a meeting?
Mm-hmm.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock,
Oh, that's good.
near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be
Alright.
there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Okay.
Thanks,
So-
Skill.
That's in, 16 hours? Or so?
Yeah. Okay.
No,
but it's
14 hours,
progress.
whatever.
I mean, sounds like we have a real chance to get our gun back.
Right.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sure, there's more to talk about.
Yes, we can ask about the hanged man, if he
Mhm.
killed him, and about the signatures.
First, the hangman.
Going in reverse order.
Yeah.
So we ask, did you order the hanged man killed?
Mm-hmm.
Order it. You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
And we can ask, why are you so fat?
Is that the only option?
No, the others. Number 2 is, what do you gain from him being dead? Or the last option. Okay, another question.
Do you want to ask him why he's so fat?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Glad you asked. Type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. A little sad, but...
Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
I wonder if that's true.
Hmm.
I'm sure he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
Yeah. Wait, who
Interest-
said that?
Suggestion.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting take on politics.
Yeah. Okay, what else?
What do you gain from him being dead?
Mm-hmm.
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
And we ask, they're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
And we ask, how is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus,
Oh.
he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her asshole. She has no chance.
Who was Gaumont?
The guy that was working as the Wild Pine representative before Joyce.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
we can ask, what? Or we can ask, why are you telling me your plans?
The watch is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But ask him why.
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start.
What's changed so much now from yesterday?
I mean, we got the signatures. I don't know how
Yeah.
relevant that is.
I understand he might have like some leverage on us, but why does he have a head start now towards Wild Pines? I don't know. Maybe there's an answer.
Don't know either.
Yeah, let's see. What else?
It's already happening.
Okay.
It also said, he looks at the swordfish clock and nods.
Yeah, it's a nice detail.
And okay, we're back to the previous menu, but we got a few more options now.
Mm-hmm.
So we can still say the signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. And then we can say, who killed the hanged man? How many of you guys are there in the union? And how are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Do the harbor stuff first, but like ask how many there are first. Those
Okay.
two are in the same sort of plot line for me.
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
He replies like a whip.
Mm-hmm.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated, at least the ones you've seen.
Yeah, okay.
And back to the previous menu. So now we ask, how are you going to fund your independent harbor?
Mhm.
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
All right.
That's drugs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love the dryness of the delivery here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
All right.
And we can say, number one, that's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it? Or number two, God, that sounds shady. Or number 3, digging it, Evrart. I have to say, I'm digging this part.
That's like the electrochemistry response. Do number 1.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries.
He makes air
The
quotes.
Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperazole.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidon.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
And we can say, number 1, drugs are a no-go for me. I report this.
Oh,
Number 2.
why would we tell him though?
Yeah, I have no idea. Number 2, I have to admit, that's a well put together plan, and far removed from you. Number 3, interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder, okay? Or
Yeah,
number
that's
4,
where I'm leaning.
Yeah. Number 4, makes sense to regulate the drug trade like this. Keeps it out of more dangerous hands.
Well, his hands sound pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't sound overly concerned for the well-being of people. Yeah, we are here for the murder.
You know why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical.
I do love how he's such a delicious asshole.
Yeah.
It's sort of endearing.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
And we can say it would still be illegal. Well, number 2 is, so is there a trade or isn't there? Then number 3, go on. Or number 4, we say nothing.
Shall I go on?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Yeah, I see what's going on here. Who said that?
Volition.
Yeah.
And we have a hold on option. We can say, hold on. I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to.
Well, now we're sort of
What?
showing him our cards. Are there other options?
We can say number 2. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. Number 3, that's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Number 4, I'm not feeling a whole lot of Brother Shaw here. Not enough flags or kings. And number 5, honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
That's so us. Yeah, it's difficult. I feel like, so usually when a skill comes up and you have a success and you get new conversation options, that is at the front of the list.
Yes.
Am I wrong? No. So it makes me think it is the hold on option. And I do want to take it, even though it's a bit, seems strategically unsound.
Yeah.
But I want to take it nevertheless. Maybe the game has a different idea about what good strategy is in this case.
Yeah, I also find it weird. I don't know, again, why we are telling him
We're
that
trying to trick him,
yeah.
right? But sure. Maybe this is how you trick Evrart.
Yes, we'll see.
No, Harry. That's boring. All right, it's gone. The hypothetical raw materials trade is off the table. It's such a small and insignificant slice of revenue, I'm cutting it.
Okay.
Boys, Harry felt queasy about it. We're not doing it. Can we talk about my beautiful incorporated martinez and its many-sided business ventures now? This bold new vision of incorporated socialism I'm offering?
Sure. Glad the drugs are off the table.
That was easy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust him in that, but sure.
So what else?
Back to the other options. So we can say number 1. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy. Number 2, that's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. Number 3, I'm not feeling a whole lot of rubber show here. Not enough flags or kings. And then the last option, honestly, it's not my place to judge or express an opinion.
That is our option. It's sort of mocking itself, but I feel like we have to pick it.
Yes.
Harry, the length you're willing to go to keep your nose clean is remarkable. You will always have a warm bed in Mr. Clare's household, my friend, and a special place in the future of Martinez.
Yep. It's like
right.
the one viewer said, like the game will go to great lengths to mock you.
Yes.
Mock you relentlessly.
Okay, and now we're in the very first menu. We can ask who killed the hanged man. We can ask about the signatures we got. And
right.
then we have a new option. Can I ask you about specific union members?
That's cool too. But now I kind of want to ask about the hanged man.
Okay.
Mix it
No
up.
idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Evrart Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
I believe him on this. I don't know how you
Yeah.
feel, but I believe that he's just being an opportunist.
Yeah.
It just happened and he took the chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it got him a lot of favors from ourselves.
Sure. Oh yeah.
He really doesn't know.
Okay, the
Guy,
game
huh?
agrees.
Yeah. And reaction speed said a guy, huh? But we
Yeah,
are-
I was thinking about that too. He's making an assumption, and we know it's probably Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can ask, how do you know it's a guy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
He really doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it for the hanged man.
Okay, specific union members.
We're way past specific Union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revachol here, Harry.
His eyes are shining.
You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
Oh, okay. So Leonard
That's
is the guy outside.
Which one?
The Irish guy that is sitting on the
Oh, the
containers.
nice guy.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that just leaves the signatures. I know you plan.
Sure. That
Well,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the signatures I got. I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
So the village is doomed.
The lieutenant says grimly.
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland, there's nothing left. But mark my words, officers, we are going to reset it.
I mean, who likes that village so much? I mean, he's kind of right. I mean, Everett, he has a point.
Right.
Is there something I'm not seeing? I mean, it is a shithole.
The thing I'm seeing is I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Yeah.
These people in the village can't or don't want to afford anything, I think.
Yeah, it's like, that's true, but I don't know how serious he's being about that, because he's not really honest about anything, I feel like, but he does seem like a lefty, a communist. He does seem like he wants to take care of his workers, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, he also earlier said something about everybody is going to pull their weight and really emphasized that. And
yeah, sure. That's. I mean, earlier I was thinking like, okay, Everett, your plan, you call yourself union and all that stuff, but it really just sounds like a hostile takeover of one company beating another.
Yeah.
Right, and he's just putting him in charge. And yeah, I guess I don't know how serious he is about his idealistic plans, and I don't care that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, my point was just fishing village isn't that nice. Is it really so bad? I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, we also know his plan's probably not gonna go through because it's fake, the
Right.
signature.
Yeah.
So all is well.
Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people.
Okay.
The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
This-
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
It just sounds like a hyper-capitalist.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's turn it into a flourishing business area. I don't know. I mean, but Jesus Christ, why not? Like,
Yeah. I mean,
just let them develop this place.
yeah, that part I like. Right. I mean, it is terrible.
I mean, like most things, it will have upsides and downsides.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a moralist. I guess I'm keeping my nose clean. I don't want to decide. But okay,
it's the easiest choice.
there's a murder to solve. I can focus on that.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
We can say, use supermarket church complex. Do you really expect me to believe that? Or number 2, low-income housing. If even part of this is true, then why not?
That's kind of our point, right?
And then number 3, and life. And we not. I knew you were a man of the people, Evrart. Yeah, I guess.
You want to take number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the centre, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I'm just hung up on the same thought as we had before. It's like, I mean, the area could use some improvement, support, certainly. But on the other hand, there are things happening there, and the people there seem happy on average.
Really? Well, I mean, I guess Lilienne and her kids, right? That's the one example.
Yeah.
Other than that, who is there? I guess the old woman isn't unhappy. I guess you're right. There are some examples. But other than that, it's like the drunk people.
But yeah, okay, but they are happy because they want to be outcasts, I think.
Yeah.
And
I guess there's the anoidic kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They are
I do
happy.
feel bad for that, right? If he buys the church, they can't have their club. But then again, why can't they? I don't know. Maybe they can find some kind of arrangement.
Yeah.
They can join the drug trafficking.
But he already said that he's not going to do that.
Right. I guess that settles it.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
We can say number 1, wait. But will you erect a statue to yourself? Number 2, Joyce was right when he said you were up to something. Number 3, sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote.
Do the wait option.
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, workers on welfare, and landowners in Azon hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
You would look nice as a statue.
Of course.
Sure.
Now we can either say Joyce was right when she said you were up to something, or sounds like you got this. You can rely on my vote.
What? Why do we have to choose, Vincent?
I have no idea. I mean, does it even matter what we pick here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
Why
I'm
would we
sure
have to
that-
say you got my vote?
Yeah, vote on what?
Also, the other option is weirdly ambiguous. And
Yeah.
like, you were up to... That's like, there could be anything.
Mhm.
Let's say that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's more ambiguous.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him as he thinks of her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we say, that's it for now.
All right.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
He
Suddenly,
keeps saying that.
what?
Oh, just making that point. How we're so on board with him.
Yeah.
We're working together and stuff.
I mean, we are.
Well, sort of.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
All right.
Well, there's one thing we have to bounce off him.
Yeah.
Whatever it was we turned off.
Yeah. That be the last thing we do today.
Okay, so we say, I did it, Everett. I turned it off.
What?
The big man looks at you, confused.
Yeah, exactly.
And we say, the shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't.
I still don't know what
It
he's
had
talking about.
alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's the borscht that we manipulated in the kitchen of the Whirling-in-Rags.
Oh, right.
That they used to support the strikers.
Right. Did Everett tell us to do something about
I
that?
don't know, but I think it was a quest line. So
Yeah.
It was probably from Everett.
I think Manana told us something about that.
Could also be.
But then we we were little jokers and we put alcohol in it.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Okay. Do we have options here?
No, we can only say
Yeah.
the shady brew. You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. It had alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol.
Did we remove the alcohol?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, we did the opposite thing. Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative. I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm going to let the world surprise me.
That's not a bad attitude,
Yeah.
especially with confusing stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's it.
That's it. So, how many XP do we have now? That gave some, right? We had a level up.
Yeah, so we gained a level up, and now we're at 42 again. And we have
Okay.
2 skill points to
Two
spend.
skill points. I think that's okay to run around with.
Mhm.
If we ever get to 3, I would think about investing it already
Yeah,
into
let's see.
something.
Do we have a...
There's probably lots to do. Like, we could just level up suggest to try the container.
Right.
If we haven't done that already.
We also have one slot still open for the thoughts.
Right,
That
yeah.
we can spend a skill point in.
And research more thoughts. That's all cool. There is so much to do. Next time we can probably either beat up Kuno's dad or buy some dice, and then maybe later we'll get our gun back. It's like so much, honestly.
Yes.
And I feel like we're getting closer because like everything is done now. I feel like, right? He basically we learned this now in this game. Everett exists to get us our gun back. That's where this plotline ends. Is
Yeah.
how I feel.
I mean, that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
At the very end, he
We're
said,
done now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so sad we have
Yeah.
nothing else to talk
And
about.
I also believe him. He didn't order the murder.
Right.
Ruby is where all the strings lead, and to some kind of spy thriller, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure how to find Ruby yet, but I'm sure it'll just sort of happen. She will fall into our trap like a phasmid.
Right.
Yeah. And yeah, but okay, I'm excited about next time. Vincent, thank you for playing with me and reading to me so wonderfully.
My pleasure.
Whatever you had to read that was not voice acted, which happens sometimes. Thank you, dear reader or viewer, YouTube audience. You can subscribe to the. My brain is falling apart indeed. It's time to take a break. You can subscribe to the channel. You can leave comments. We always enjoy this. And you can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. As always, do you have any last words?
Yes, tell me what these things on the sides of the jacket are.
Oh right,
I
we
forget.
should when we get off. We should Google that.
Yeah,
and
it's terrible.
we'll start next time. Anyway, bye.
Bye.